Let's find the best bet here in the Week 17 matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. I'm Ronald Kabang from WagerTalk.com and TheMoneyBaller.com. Took a few days off for the holiday break here, spent time with family, came to visit. I'm hosting some families here at the house as well. So went back and still number one overall handicapper at WagerTalk since September 1st, currently up over 40 units in the NFL this season and on a nearly 60% win rate. Wager Talk currently has a great deal going on right now for all handicappers, but you can get a 1 year all access pass for just $99 a month. That's an entire year of premium picks and best bets across all sports, $99 a month. That includes 5% plays as well. And you know, those 5% plays have been really hot for me, 19-4, I believe, on the year for 2024. So get a full year of 5% plays for me as well next year. But you can find those deals over on my capper page at wt.buzz/RC. Now let's dive into this matchup between the Saints and the Raiders. To me, this showdown features two struggling offenses, plenty of question marks on both sides here. The Saints coming off of that embarrassing 34-0 loss to the Packers. Obviously, they didn't have Carr, Kamara as well. And their offense really completely ineffective with Rattler at the helm there. If you look at the Raiders, they managed to scrape out a win over the Jags, but their offense still remains one of the least productive in the league. And with both teams lacking consistency and firepower, to me, this game has all the makings of a low-scoring battle. I mentioned Spencer Rattler under the helm for the Saints. There, he's really been struggling. He has a couple strong weapons there. I think Olave might be back, but they still rank near the bottom of the league as far as offensive efficiency. Rattler has struggled against pressure, and the Raiders, their defense, even though they're a little bit banged up, they still could put enough pressure on them to keep the scoring in check for the Saints there. And if you look on the flip side, right, the Saints defense, they're not elite, but they're solid enough to limit the Raiders offense. That's a little bit predictable, right? If you look at that Raiders offense, and that offense also has some issues too, right? Low scoring offense with O'Connell at the helm. He's been pretty serviceable, but he's far from reliable. If you look at the Raiders, they failed to really produce consistent drives all season long. And, they might have some success with Bowers at tight end or maybe, even in the middle running game, but they lack a lot of explosive plays. And, even though they, like I mentioned, they could get down through the middle with that rushing attack, but it's just not explosive enough to go outside or anything like that. So I can't see Las Vegas lighting up the scoreboard here, but neither team really excels in converting in the red zone either. So even if they can get down to the red zone, we might just see a whole bunch of field goal attempts instead of touchdowns. To me, I think the under is the right way to go here. If you look at some of the situational factors, the Saints looking to bounce back from their Monday night, obviously I mentioned earlier, 34-0 humiliation right there, but we'll likely rely on a conservative game plan here. Just keep it tight, keep the game within reach here. They're really limited offensively, so they're gonna really have to rely on that defense to keep it close. The Raiders, fresh off a rare win, unlikely to sustain that type of momentum here. Both teams will lean on their defenses, keep the game within reach, like I mentioned earlier, leading to longer possessions, fewer points probably on the board. Like I mentioned, even if they get to the red zone, I'm just expecting field goals to be had instead of touchdowns. Both offenses bottom tier, defenses capable of doing enough to really disrupt like mediocre attacks. The under 38 to me is the safest bet in this matchup. Like I said, don't expect fireworks in this one. This game should be a slow grind. A lot of punts, a lot of field goals, and not a lot of scoring opportunities here. So, what are your thoughts on this game? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Make sure to leave a comment. I'd love to hear your angles. Also, if you enjoyed the breakdown, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the notification button as well so you don't miss another breakdown or from any other Wager Stock handicappers for the remainder of the NFL season or even any other sports. Once again, head over to WT.buzz/RC for free and premium picks and packages. Take advantage of that incredible deal going on over at Wager Talk right now, including that year-long package for just $99 a month. And for all your personal betting needs, head over to themoneyballer.com. They have all the stats and trends you need. To make informed betting decisions, you can use promo code RC50 to get 50% off your first billing cycle. With that said, that's the end of the video, guys. Whether you fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with all your actions. Till next time, peace.